Ever wondered how doctors can so quickly figure out what kind of bacterial infection you have and which antibiotic to use? A lot of it comes down to a classic, yet powerful, laboratory technique called gram staining. Let's dive in and see how this century-old method works its magic. So what exactly is gram staining? It's a way to tell different types of bacteria apart based on a key difference in their structure, their cell wall. Imagine two types of walls. One is thick and sturdy, made of a substance called peptidoglycan. This is a gram-positive bacterium. The other has a much thinner peptidoglycan layer, sandwiched between two membranes. This is a gram-negative bacterium. This simple difference is what we're going to exploit. The process is like a four-step coloring challenge for bacteria. First, we take a sample, smear it on a glass slide, and gently heat it to make the bacteria stick. This is called heat fixing. Then, we apply our primary stain, a brilliant purple dye called crystal violet. At this point, all the bacteria, both positive and negative, soak up the dye and turn purple. Next, we add iodine. Iodine acts as a mordant, which is a fancy word for something that helps the stain stick. It forms a large complex with the crystal violet inside the cells, locking that purple color in, especially within the thick walls of the gram-positive bacteria. Now for the most critical step, decolorization. We wash the slide with an alcohol or acetone solution. This is where the magic happens. The alcohol breaks down the outer membrane of the gram-negative bacteria and washes away the purple dye from their thin cell walls, leaving them colorless. But for the gram-positive bacteria, their thick, tough wall holds onto that purple dye complex tightly. They stay purple. Finally, we apply a secondary stain, or a counterstain, called safranine. This is a pinkish-red dye. The colorless gram-negative bacteria now soak up this new color and turn pink. The gram-positive bacteria are already saturated with purple, so they just stay purple. And there we have it. When we look under the microscope, we see a beautiful mix of colors. The purple cells are gram-positive, and the pink or red cells are gram-negative. This information is incredibly valuable. It gives doctors a huge clue about the type of bacteria causing an infection, which helps them choose the most effective antibiotic right from the start. For example, penicillin is often more effective against gram-positive bacteria. Knowing this quickly can make all the difference in treating a patient. So, from a simple smear to a colorful microscopic world, gram staining remains a cornerstone of microbiology and clinical diagnostics, helping healthcare professionals make life-saving decisions every single day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of science.